to say, I'm going to deny myself. I'm going to deny those insecurities. I'm going to deny that fear of failure. I'm going to deny that voice that says I'm too old. I'm going to deny that voice that says I'm too young. I'm going to deny that voice that says I failed too many times. I'm going to deny myself and say, God, if this is where you're sending me, if this is where you need me, I'm going to have to take my cross with me, because I got some things to kill along the way, but I'm going. Isn't it amazing that Jesus says you got to take that cross and get on the cross right now? You just got to be willing to take a cross with you, because when you get to where I'm calling you, there's a version of you that may have to die in order so that the real version of you can live. So don't let God open a door for you that you don't take your cross with you into, because when you cross that threshold, every trick, plan, and plot of the enemy is going to haunt you and taunt you. But that's okay, because I got my cross with me. And because he defeated death on the cross, it doesn't matter what the enemy says. I got a cross with me that reminds me that resurrecting power is mine, that the joy of the Lord is going to be my salvation. I got evidence. Guys, got a mission. God's got a mission for this generation. He's got a mission for your family. God's got a mission in the earth. And the mission requires your participation, not your preservation. Jesus, on the cross at 33, it wasn't about preservation. It was about full participation. Israel keeps getting stuck between preservation and restoration. If you read the Old Testament and into the New Testament, you'll see that Israel makes a commitment that they're going to follow God because God came through. So no matter where you take me, I'm going to follow you. And do you know, they were not out of Egypt for very long before self-preservation kicked back in. And they start wanting to go back to the very place where they were enslaved, because they'd rather have a master they know than a master who requires the unknown. That's the tricky thing about self-preservation, is sometimes you will settle for a lesser master because you know it, than to dare to trust the master in the unknown. And this is Israel's problem. This is the problem with the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They are committed to preservation, so they miss when God is creating moments for restoration. See, I think in order to fully understand this, we have to let go of the idea that restoration is when God gives me back what I lost. Restoration is when God takes you back and gives you what generations lost. When God gives you what they lost hundreds and hundreds of years ago. When my father is building these communities, I know him well enough to know that he's not even thinking about a house that he lost. He's thinking about a house his ancestors were never even allowed to buy. Because restoration is not just about getting back what the enemy stole from you. I'm going to give you what he stole from your grandmother. I'm going to give you what he stole from your great, I'm sorry, that did something in my spirit, because I got generational brokenness and generational loss, and my mother and grandmother had